Do you want to publish maps? Probably yes, because you clicked on this video. And there is now a cool new way in how you can do this without having 1,000 followers on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. And Epic just published a forum for you guys which do not have the following to actually get a supported creator code. And I'll show you that in a second. And all you need to do is just share one of your best maps. Probably you want to share your best map and fill out the form and get accepted to the program if your map is good enough. So I will give you some tips and I'll show you guys how you can fill out the form, which should not be a problem because obviously you're a subscriber, so you're smart as fuck. Wait, you're not a subscriber? Ah, man, you know what to do, but I'll leave it to you what you want to do. So also likes gives up a little bit more IQ, so keep that in mind. Okay, the first thing that you want to do is you want to go on a link in the description which will link you to the creative publishing application. You can also find this one on the Twitter, on the Fortnite creative Twitter. Also, I think you can find it also in the Discord in Fortnite. And yeah, you have to fill it out. Some important things are that you have to apply to the Epic Games or like the supported creator program. Even if you don't have 1,000 followers, you probably get declined. So there are a couple things which are important. You have to apply to the supported creator program, which I know, chill out guys. This is a program which you used before, where you can only use it when you have 1,000 followers on Twitter or on YouTube, whatever. This is just so they have your registration from it and all the stuff that you need to fill out there. So just fill that out. You might get auto declined or whatever. Just fill it out, do it like it's in the description here, and yeah, that's also you need to have a Fortnite account for 90 days, which if you can actually create very good maps, that should not be a problem. So I think a lot of you guys are active Fortnite players, so that should be fine. And then you obviously have to just fill out the form, obviously read the guidelines, put in your Epic Games account name, put in a valid email, obviously all the basic stuff, your full Discord with your hashtag and your number. Then also make a video, I'll come to that later in a second, and also the name of your submission, which is your map. Okay, so obviously for this part, use your best map. They obviously want to see that you're willing to put in the work, that you deserve the credit code. So put in your best map and put in a good effort to show them like a very good video. Don't make it from your like smartphone, use a recording software. PlayStation has a recording software, the most phones have a recording software now, and obviously PC has a recording software. So try to make this as nice as possible for them to view. Obviously follow the lines. You have to I think you have to show them how you create this island. You also have to show them the island settings and how you use the phone tool or whatever. So also you have to make your Epic name clear, so obviously that is, so it's your map and you're creating this map. And it's very important that you just follow the guidelines and make it as nice as possible and put in your best effort. Like it's kind of like just applying as a job, for a job or whatever. You obviously put in your best effort if you want to have a job, so you should do the same thing as here. Some things for the maps that you want to do: obviously don't try to recreate stuff from other people. Obviously don't try to make remakes from other maps. Like Epic doesn't really like to have like other games in Fortnite, so don't create something from CSGO or whatever, Call of Duty or whatever. Just try to make your own stuff and show them that you want to be a good creator, and that should be basically all you have to do. If you're a good creator, you will get there in no time. There's also another way which I really would not recommend, even though most of the people that I know and myself actually got a supported credit code. Even though I actually had the numbers to get the code, I got it through Reddit, and I would really not recommend using Reddit for getting your code, because Reddit, the Fortnite creative Reddit, is kind of weird. Only remakes make it to the top voted things there, and if you're like a big like superstar in the creative community, then you also can make it because you have a huge following. But if you're like unknown and nobody knows your name, and people will downvote you for no reason, so I would really not recommend doing or trying the hardest for Reddit to get you upvoted or getting upset over it, because it can ruin your day and obviously your motivation to create maps. So try to not do it with Reddit, try to do it with the form, and you should be there in no time. So while we're here and you guys got your credit code, all was fine, the submission was good, you got accepted to the program, and you can publish maps. Don't get upset if your maps don't get a lot of views, don't get upset if your maps don't have a lot of players. Try to improve your maps, try to find your own style. Obviously, something that works very good is trying stuff that, different communities like. For example, competitive maps. You can post like very competitive maps on the competitive subreddit instead of the normal creative subreddit. They will really like that, and the competitive subreddit is a really nice place for you to share your competitive maps. Don't share your normal maps, they will get downvoted to oblivion there. Another great way to show people your maps is creative streams. There are a lot of good streamers, like for example Ginger J, who plays creative maps all the time on the stream. There's also Immature Gamer, which has literally like a showcasting for creative maps for unknown creators, and so you can apply to his forum, and then he will play your map with you and give you tips or whatever, which is super nice of him. And also there's some Ray Banfield, also plays on Mixer, plays creative maps all the time. There's Chosen One, which plays the more competitive side of maps. So try to reach out to these streamers if you have really good maps. Don't spam them, obviously, but that's a great way. And hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you can now publish your maps. Obviously, if you have maps, link them on Twitter. I will also play maps, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.